Hi, welcome to Missologist. Hopefully the phone won't drop again, which is just what just happened. So, okay. Anyway, I just saw The Cursed, and it was an excellent movie, really well done. I didn't exactly know what, I didn't really know what it was about. I picked up some stuff from the previews, and if you've seen the previews, you know that they show you these teeth a lot, right? These silver teeth. So, and I was sort of like, what the heck is this movie about? Which is part of why I wanted to see it so badly, because I wanted to find out. And it turned out, well, if you haven't seen it, although honestly, this isn't really a spoiler, but it's about werewolves. And the way they did it was just so good, because it's very different from any movie about werewolves I've ever seen. It was just really a new twist on this very familiar thing where, we're all familiar with werewolves. So anyway, if you want more of a review, I actually started another channel called Horror Girl, where I'm going to be doing movie reviews of scary movies and, stuff like that, because I see all of them. And I will be playing scary games and probably, running away like a wimp. Because movies are one thing, games are another. Anyway, so, seeing The Cursed made me want to make a cocktail as an homage to it. Because I just really enjoyed it so much, and I think that, I don't know, there's something really fun about the fact that it was set in Victorian England as well, with sort of a French influence. A lot of people actually thought it took place in France. It didn't. It took place in England in the 1800s, early 19th century. And so anyway, here I am thinking, oh, it'd be really cool to make a cocktail, from that time period. Come to find there aren't that many options in terms of like what cocktails were popular at that point in England. Obviously, most of the cocktails that were popular involved gin, which is unsurprising because gin comes from England. And so I mulled around for a while, thought about the movie, thought about kind of what I wanted to capture with this cocktail. And I decided to combine gin, creme de cassis, because it's, I believe it's French. Yeah, French. We'll do lemon juice, because lemon juice tends to go very well with gin. And then I was sitting there and I was like, I need a silver bullet. What's my silver bullet? For obvious reasons, werewolves are, can only be killed by silver bullets, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, silver bullet, what do I do? Do I add cocktail glitter? Do I, which by the way, I'll be redoing that today, because I don't think I did it right in my last video. I'm gonna try a different method today. Anyway, I finally settled on cachaca, silver. Famosina de Minya, I'm probably saying that horribly wrong, but anyway. I have no idea if this is gonna be good. I have not tasted it. Might be a mistake, but I like to have a genuine reaction when I make cocktails for you guys, and if I had tried this, I wouldn't be able to have the same reaction on camera, right? So I decided to go in blind, and I don't have any measurements. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, but I think that's what's exciting about cocktail making, right? Once you learn enough about it, you can start to experiment. Those experiments will not always go well. Take it from me, I've done some cocktails where I'm like, oh God, what was I thinking, right? but that's part of the fun, and that's how you learn what flavors go well together, what combinations to try. And I think once you have a basic knowledge of all the basic cocktails, you can really start to play around with that. And, you know, ignore the rules. Honestly, I am a big proponent of learning the rules, but then not paying attention to them, because life is boring if you're always staying inside the lines, right? If you're always following the rules. Anyway, that being said, I'm literally making this cocktail up on screen for you guys. So, if it's disgusting, I'll tell you, and I'll tell you not to try and recreate it yourself. If it's good, you know. And I also may add grenadine. I'm gonna see how sweet it is, because, I mean, I'm hoping the cassis will give it enough sweetness, because it is blackcurrant liqueur, you know, it has some sweetness. So we'll see. I may be adding grenadine. And also, to be honest, the cassis, the other reason I'm doing that is because I wanted sort of a red color, obviously because werewolves' blood, you know, and so I think the cassis will hopefully do that. If not, again, grenadine. But yeah, I guess there's nothing to do but just do it, right? Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is put some gin in this fine shaker here. And I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of gin. Yeah, 1.5 ounces of gin, because I think, you know, since I'm adding other stuff to this, I don't want to overpower it with the gin, and I don't want it to be too overly boozy, because then you missed a lot of the other flavors, right? So we're going to put a 1.5 ounces. Now the creme de cassis, I kind of feel like I should put 1/2 ounce in. Because I, again, don't really want it to overpower the rest of the flavors, but I also want it to be noticeable a little bit. So we're gonna put 1/2 ounce of that in, okay? All right. Then, oh man, that does smell good. Then we're gonna put 1/2 ounce of cachaca in. I'm not putting that much in because it's really just kind of, you know, silver bullet. It's like just kind of a play on the werewolf thing. Don't really want it to be the main focus of the cocktail. So I'm just gonna put 1/2 ounce of cachaca. Okay, I'm so excited because you know, summer's coming, and my favorite drink, one of my favorite drinks, is a caipirinha, which you make with cachaca, and that is the national drink of Brazil, and they're so good. And so I'm very excited to, you know, make those again and show you guys how to make them. Also, I will be doing a basic cocktail series starting soon, where I just teach you how to make the most basic cocktails, you know, margaritas, daiquiri, whatever. Because I feel like sometimes a lot of us in mixology or, you know, whatever, tend to forget that if you're new to it, you don't necessarily know how to do that stuff. I take it for granted, like, oh, I know how to make a margarita, I know how to make a lemon drop, like, I've got that up here, right? A lot of people don't, and sometimes you just want something simple, something back to basics. So we're definitely gonna be teaching you guys that stuff. Excuse me while I cut a lemon, because lemon juice. Oh, I don't need to cut that enough because I'm using this thing. Okay, and I'm going to do, I think, probably 1/2 ounce of lemon juice to start. We'll see if we want to up that to like 3/4 or something. But again, I'm just playing here. I'm gonna dip my hair in lemon juice. I'm gonna smell this really quickly. I think it needs some grenadine. I don't think it's gonna be sweet like I thought it would. So I'm actually going to add 1/2 ounce of grenadine. I'm debating because I do have cherry grenadine, because I'll be doing a cherry Jack Rose later, and I'm kind of wondering, like, oh, should I use the cherry? But I think I shouldn't, because it's my first time making this, and I don't really want to add another variable, you know. So we'll just use regular grenadine. Okay, 1/2 ounce of Oh man, that was like half an ounce exactly. So that was cool. Okay, and then we are gonna do the grenadine. Because I just don't think it smells like it's sweet, and that concerns me. And I am using Lieber & Co. Real Grenadine. I highly recommend this brand if you're looking for some grenadine. Rose's grenadine is like sugar water, so I don't really recommend that, but I do recommend like real pure grenadine. Okay, so we're gonna do half an ounce of grenadine. I'm trying to think if I want to add anything else like bitters. But honestly, I don't think so at this moment. Let's just see what happens. I may, you know, tweak this a bit later if it turns out that it's just terrible. There's no shame in just admitting that and, you know, tossing it and trying again. But hopefully this will not be. I did not give myself a glass to drink this from. That was really stupid. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna use this because I just love jars. I don't know why. It's a weird thing where
We've all dreamt of silver that has cursed this land.
And Judas asked, "What are you willing to give me if I deliver him over to you?" We will all pay for the sins made by our elders.
There's a manor house. They've sent for me regarding their son who's gone missing. It may be connected to what you've been looking for. Did the girls see what attacked them? What's happening here? The land's been cursed.
Okay, my hand is now freezing, so I think that's a good time to stop that. And let's pour it in here in my lovely, lovely jar. Okay, so it is red, which is great because that's what I was going for. It's got a bit of fizz to it, you know, probably from the lemon juice, and it looks appetizing. I have no idea how this is gonna taste, so. Smells really good. I'm smelling the creme de cassis right off the top. Maybe the cachaca. Am I saying that right? Is it cachaça? I don't know. Somebody tell me in the comments if that is how you say that, because I have been calling it cachaca for like several years now, and I have no idea if that's right. Okay, so anyway, let's try this, shall we? Yeah, I like that. Ooh, that's good. I'm proud of myself for making this because this is actually really good. You get kind of that blackcurrant grenadine stuff at the beginning, and then it slowly transitions to more of a gin flavor, but also some cachaca. I'm also probably getting the lemon juice a little bit, but it's a little hard to tell with the other tart, sweet things going on, right? But it's really balanced. It's really delicious. I would totally drink this while watching The Cursed. I think it was a success, you guys. I think I'm awesome. No, but I do think it's really good. And don't worry, I'll put the recipe in the God, I can't. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put the recipe in the info section of the video and obviously on the screen. We are starting a new thing where we are going to put a secret in each video. You know, something secret. I don't know, secret item or a secret, you know, something. Of which I have not, you know, actually figured out what that's gonna be yet. So you'll probably watch the next video and you'll see, you know, whatever it is, right? And it may just be like a weird random thing that shows up, right? But we're gonna start putting these secrets in the videos. And then have you guys comment with the timestamp, right? Where you saw the secret. And whoever gets it right will get mentioned in an episode. And I'll put your comment first on YouTube. And, you know, maybe I'll do something else cool. I haven't decided. But I think that it's really fun, at least I've noticed it's really fun when YouTubers like do something interactive like that with their audience. And I think, because you guys are watching these videos, you should be, have some kind of incentive, right, to actually keep watching this other than my winning personality and delicious cocktails. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I will figure out what it is. It'll probably be in the next videos that I make today. I have to make a lot of videos today. So hopefully I don't die. And yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time. That is just good. You guys, that is just really, really good. I'm really proud of this. This is something you would get in a bar. It's that good. It's it's just the flavors go so well together. You know, when I told my fiance that I was gonna add cachaca to the gin and cassis, his reaction was like, oh god, that's gonna be terrible. And I was like, yeah, I have no idea what it's gonna be like, but it's a silver bullet, right? I gotta say, I think I'm a genius. These flavors, the cassis, the lemon juice, the gin, the, you know, cachaca, the grenadine are just married so well, and they just complement each other. And I think that this is probably the best drink I've ever invented on my own. Probably. So anyway, I'm gonna stop, you know, applauding myself now, but how my mic's on actually. Yeah, it is. But cheers, and thank you so much for watching. You know, if you have any comments or, you know, anything, or you want me to make a box, although this is mostly booze, so I probably wouldn't make a box, but I don't know, if you want anything, you know, feel free to comment, and please like and subscribe and all that good stuff, because honestly, it makes me so happy when I wake up in the morning and check my YouTube channel and see that I have new subscribers or whatever. It's like this, well, I was watching a Markiplier video last night, and he was saying he is kind of addicted to the feeling of people liking his stuff, right? The stuff he puts out. And I totally identify with that, because that's why I do this. I don't do this necessarily for fame or money, or because obviously, I mean, I just started. I probably am a ways away from that, but I love the feeling of seeing that people have watched my videos and hopefully enjoyed them, and that I'm teaching people something, and it's really a great feeling. So Anyway, I am just like going off on, you know, rants today. So I will end the video here with a cheers.